Hi, welcome back to 5th grade math. Let's get started with today's lesson. You should have page 106. Looks like this with a car going across the middle. Okay. The first exercise says simplify. So you have either improper fractions or you have proper fractions. So your improper fractions are ones that you need to change into a mixed number. So to do that, you have to divide. And then if you have a remainder, you write it as a fraction. So let's start. 42 divided by 7. What's 42 divided by 7? Think, 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 think. Oscar. It's 6. Very good. So you'll put 6 in the blank. Okay? How about 63 divided by 8? Think, 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 think. Dueno. Well, the closest you can get is 7. 7, because 7 times 8 is 56. 8 times 8 is 64, and that's too big, okay? So 7 times 8 we know is 56. So to get our remainder, I have to subtract 63 minus 56. What's 63 minus 56? 7. Good. So our remainder is 7. We put that in the numerator and keep our denominator the same. 8. Okay, let's move on now to letter G. So you guys need to do letters C, D, E, and F by yourself. Now let's do letter G together. This is where we start reducing because we have a proper fraction. 4 eighths. So we have to think, what's their greatest common factor for 4 and 8? It's 4. Very good. So we have to divide our numerator and our denominator by 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So our new fraction is 1/2. All right, same thing for letter D. Or I'm sorry, letter H. Looks like a D, doesn't it? Sorry. Okay, 9 27ths. What's the greatest common factor of 9 and 27? Think, 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 think. Frankie? If you said 9, you are correct. If you didn't, well, that's okay. We'll keep trying. Okay, so it would be 9. So we divide both our numerator and our denominator by 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 27 divided by 9 is 3. So 1/3 is our new fraction. Now you do letters I, J, K, and L on your own. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help you. Number 5 says find the answers. Most of these, I know you can do no sweat, but let's do a couple of division to get a little bit of practice. 2,560 divided by 64. Okay, can we divide 2 by 64? Nope, too small, gotta keep moving back. 25 by 64? Still too small. 256 by 64? Yes. So our number is going to go into 256. Look at the 6 to tell us what to do. 6 into 25, how many times? 4, good, because that gets us the closest. 6 times 4 is 24, that's pretty close. So let's see how that goes. We're gonna try 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Good. Carry the 1. 4 times 6 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. Subtract. The numbers are the same, so we know it's 0. Compare. 0 is less than 64. Good, good. So we can bring down our 0. Well, 64 goes into 0 how many times? 0, that one's nice and easy. So there we go. 0 times 64 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. So it's just 40. That was easy. Let's try the next one. This is letter E on your paper for exercise 2, or excuse me, exercise 5. 29,036 divided by 47. Can I divide 47 into 2? No, it's too small. Into 29? No, it's still too small. 290? Bingo, yes you can. Okay, so I'm going to look at the 4 to tell us what to do. Now, 47, is that closer to 40 or closer to 50? It's closer to 50, so I'm going to estimate with a 5 instead of the 4. So 5 goes into 29. How many times? What do you think, Saphir? 5, very good. That's the closest. 5 times 5 is 25. So I'm going to estimate that 5 is the closest number that I can use. Remember, I might need to try again. 5 times 7 is 35. Carry my 3. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 3, 23. So far, so good. Now I can subtract. This becomes an 8 because I have to borrow. 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 3 is 5. Is 55 less than 47? No, it's bigger. So I need to change my number. I need to go up or down? Up. Good. So I'm going to change all of this. And I'm going to try again with 6. Sorry guys, there was a little interruption there. All right, we're back. Okay, sorry about that. So 6 times 7 is 42. Carry my 4. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 4 is 28. Now I can subtract, okay? I still have to borrow. So this is an 8, and this is now a 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. Is 8 less than 47? Yes. So now I can bring down my 3. 47 into 83. Again, we're going to estimate with a 5. How many times could 5 go into 8? Only once. So we're going to estimate that it's 1 time for 47. 1 times 7 is 7, and 1 times 4 is 4. Again, we have to borrow. So this leaves me with 7 on this side. Becomes 13. 13 minus 7 is 6. 7 minus 4 is 3. Is 36 less than 47? Yes, it is. So now I can bring down my 6. So I want to know how many times 47 can go into 366. Again, we look at the 5 to tell us what we should do. How many times would 5 go into 36? 7 times. So I'm going to estimate that it would be 7. 7 times 7 is 49. Carry our 4. 7 times 4 is 28. Plus 4 is 32. Looking good so far. Running into my other numbers. Sorry about that. All right, I have to borrow to subtract. 16 minus 9 is 7. 5 minus 2 is 3. So I have 37. Is that less than 47? Sure is. So I'm going to put my remainder up here at the top as 37. That's all you have to do. Your problem doesn't say you need to check. All right, I'm going to erase this so I have a little more room to work. This is section 6. Okay, so make sure that you find all the answers in section 5. Work carefully. Section 6 says, write the correct Roman numeral for each. Let's review your Roman numerals very quickly. Okay, when you want to represent the number 1, you use one little palo. So this is 2 of them. So what number is this? It's 2, very good. If I have 3, it's 3. Now remember, I can't do any more of the same symbol than 3 in a row. So to make 4, I have to do something else. I have to use a 1 and my symbol for 5. When I have the 1 in front of the symbol for 5, when I have a smaller symbol in front of a larger symbol, that means subtract. So 5 minus 1 is 4. And V, we know, is 5. If I have a smaller symbol after the bigger symbol, I add it. So this is 5 plus 1 is 6. So here I have 5 plus 2 is 7. 5 plus 3 is 8. But this is it. I can't have more than 3. So to make 9, I have to do a subtraction. I'm going to subtract 1 from the next symbol, the symbol for 10. Do you remember the symbol for 10? The symbol for 10 is X. So the symbol for 9 is IX. X, 10 minus 1 to make 9. Here is 10x. Oops, sorry about that. 10. All right, now the other numbers follow all those rules until we get to 50. For 50, just like with V, or just like with the V, we have a special letter. It's L. V, we never repeat. To make 10, we can't do 2 V's. And same thing with L. We can never repeat L, and we can never repeat D. So V, L, and D never repeat. We'll talk about D in a minute. L is 50. C is 100. Oh, and one thing. Okay, so if I want to make 60, I do L plus 10. I would do LX. Okay? If I want to make 70, LXX, because X can repeat, just like an I can repeat. And a C can repeat. So if I want 200, I do 2 C's. If I want 400, though, I do CD. I subtract, because I can't do 4 C's. So I have to subtract C from 500. D is 500. And M is meal, 1,000. All right, using that, let's practice a couple of your Roman numerals. 432. Okay, like I said, we can't have 4 C's, so we have to subtract from 500. So CD, because we put the smaller symbol in front of the bigger one. 32, how do we do 30? Well, that one we can do 3 X's. That's the only way to make it. And 2, well, we do 2 I's. And there you have it. All right, letter B. We have 609. Okay, well, I can't do 6 C's, so I'm going to start with a D and add a 100, 600. I don't have anything in the tens place, so I don't have to worry about it. But now 9. Well, I can't do 5 and 4 ones because I can't have 4 ones, so I have to subtract 1 from 10, so I do IX. All right, letter C, 543. Well, that's easy. I know that 500 is D. Now, I can't have 4 X's, so for 40, I have to subtract an X from 50. And then 3, we have 3 I's. Now, F, you have 1,281. So I skipped over D and E. You have to do those on your own, okay? F, 1,281. Well, we'll start with our 1,000. We know that's 1 M. 200, well, we can do 2 C's. 80. Well, let's start with 50 and then add 3 tens. And 81. So we need to add a 1 there. I know, I'm like falling off the screen. There you go, okay? So let me know if you need any help with the other 2. Number 7, you need to work quickly, going from left to right. Okay, just go from left to right, and that will give you your correct answer. Okay? All right, let me know if you need any help with anything else. Love you guys very much. Bye.